sesame seeds. Ooh, you put as much as you want, guys. And there we have it. And welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan and another mukbang video. Today is another episode of Munching Mondays, which is my mukbang series. On Mondays we do mukbang videos, we eat together, sometimes we cook together, and we chat. So if you guys are interested, don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. Alright you guys, so today we are doing yet another cookbang, so we are going to cook together as well. I know y'all love these, okay? So we're going to get this pan started. Today I want to try and make some sort of an eggplant mushroom teriyaki sort of thing, okay? Basically, I just looked at what was in my fridge and I was like, that sounds delicious. So we're just heating up this pan. I am just going to add a little bit of oil. Anyways, how are you all doing, guys? Are you all staying afloat? All right, so oil, maybe a little bit more. There we go. We're just gonna heat that up. And I have some, the ingredients cut up here and ready to go. All right, well, let's start cooking. So we've got some oil here. We have some minced or crushed garlic. I'm gonna add maybe about like 2 to 3 cloves worth. Okay, so we're gonna add that in. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just add everything, basically. So we've got about half a large, well, I don't know if it's a large eggplant, half an eggplant. It was a long eggplant. We also have 2 king oyster mushrooms. You know, I'm just gonna throw everything in. We have a bunch of these fried tofus. I've got like 6 of them. You can use whatever protein of your choice. And we also have 2 Korean green peppers, or whatever green peppers. I don't know what these are, but I bought it at the Korean supermarket. I just threw everything in, and let's just let that kind of cook. So I think I'm gonna add a little splash of water. And I might actually cover this up with a lid. Alright, so we're just kind of letting this cook. I think we can start adding in the sauce ingredients. And I think what I'm going to do, actually, is allow this to cook and mix the sauce ingredients in a little bowl. So we're making kind of like a very quick teriyaki sauce. So we have here some tamari or soy sauce. Let's measure so you guys know what I'm using. So we're going to add 1, so I want to add 2 tablespoons. Yeah, let's just add 2 tablespoons just in case. Hopefully it's not too much. We're also going to add, let's add half a teaspoon of ginger. And because I love garlic and I want more garlic flavor, we're gonna also add another half teaspoon of garlic powder. Let's mix this up. A little splash of water. Cover that up. There we go. So far we have half a teaspoon garlic powder, half a teaspoon ginger, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and I have some brown sugar here, or golden sugar, I think this was called. Oh god, how do I do this? Let's add in approximately 1 tablespoon. Maybe I need to add more, I'm not sure. I don't want it too sweet. But it is teriyaki sauce, so it needs to be sweet to some extent. And then let's mix that well, which shouldn't be too hard. And we're also gonna add in, let's add in like 4 tablespoons of water. Ooh, this is like dripping because this lid is too big. Anyways, there we go. There's the sauce. Hopefully it's good. Yum, it's like very salty. Maybe I should have just added one tablespoon. No, but I think it's fine. All right. So, whoo, look at that, folks. So I think what I want to do is add another 2 tablespoons of water. So basically I want like a saucy sauce. You know what I'm saying? So in total we have 6 tablespoons of water. Do you guys all see what's happening right now? It's very delicious looking. All right, I'm just gonna cover this once again. And then we're gonna make a little thickening agent. So I'm just gonna take some cornstarch, maybe about 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, or you can use like potato starch, anything to like thicken the sauce. So about 1 teaspoon cornstarch. I might need to add a bit more, I'm not sure. And then we're also gonna add, let's do 2 tablespoons of water with this mixture. And then let's mix this well. So once we add this into the sauce, that's gonna thicken up the sauce and make it a little bit more like, you know, like a thick sauce, okay? This is dripping. Woo! Look at that, folks. But before I add in the thickening agent, I kind of want to make sure that everything is like nice and cooked. So I'm just gonna kind of, ooh. Hopefully it's not too salty. We'll find out. I might want to add a tiny bit more sugar. So you can add as much sugar as you want, you guys. I added probably a little over a tablespoon. This looks so good. And the tofu is gonna soak up all of that teriyaki flavor. Of course, you can just use regular tofu. This is just something I had left over in my freezer, so I thought I'd use it up, okay? Ooh, you guys, it is looking so good. Let's cover this up, let it cook. I'm gonna go get some rice, and then we can go from there. All right. It is looking like so much better than I had thought. All right, now let's add in, so make sure before you add it in, you give it another little stir because the starch likes to sit. All right, so we've added that starch water, and then we're gonna kind of just turn this to a low heat, and it's gonna start thickening up almost right away. So I don't know if you guys can see, it's gonna become nice, thick sauce. I think I could have gotten away with adding 2 teaspoons of the starch, but I think this is fine. It smells delicious. Yum! Okay, the final little touch is going to be sesame seeds. Ooh, you put as much as you want, guys. And there you have it, guys. This is an eggplant, mushroom, and tofu teriyaki mix. Can't wait to dig in. Let's get started with the eating, okay? All right, you guys, so this is the teriyaki eggplant, mushroom, and tofu mixture. It is smelling amazing. I cannot wait to dig in. Look at that, you guys. That looks delicious. I have some rice here, right here, and I also have kimchi in case I need it. Let's be honest, I'll need it, and let's just get into it. I'm hoping this is good. It's very saucy, people. It's very saucy. By the way, the peppers are totally optional. You don't have to add them, but I thought it would add a nice kick. But yeah, I realize I don't cook with eggplant very often, and I don't know why, because I do love me some eggplant, okay? So let's just dig into the eggplant. The sauce is definitely not too salty. It's a good amount of salt for me. Can you go with some mushroom? The only thing is that next time I will cook the eggplant just a little bit more, because the sauce would really infuse into the eggplant and it would be even softer, but it's still quite soft and delicious. Let's do the tofu. Let's keep this on a low heat to keep it nice and warm. Oh my gosh. That is so simple and so good. And this tofu soaks up all the yummy flavor. If you do try this, I do highly recommend using one of these little puffy tofus if you have it, because oh my god, it sucks up all that teriyaki sauce and it's so good. Oh, this is the bomb, guys. This is the bomb. Cool. It's so good with rice. Yesterday, our government announced, our local government announced that all schools from kindergarten to grade 12 will be closed, mandatory. They also announced that all rec centers, all government run rec centers and libraries and stuff like that. I think we'll also have to close our cafe at some point. They haven't announced that restaurants need to be closed, but I do think that private gyms will also close very soon. And our cafe is inside a gym, so we're probably gonna have to close. I mean, which is fine. Like, we're not gonna be, like, we will be impacted, but it's not the end of the world, you know? Oh my god, I'm getting live updates. Well, the gym that our cafe is in is still open, but they've adjusted their hours, so they're shorter hours. But I do feel like every day there's more and more progress in terms of, like, you know, isolating ourselves. So, I don't know. So I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. I mean, again, if we have to take a month off, so be it. I just feel bad for our employees. But of course, I feel bad for anyone that's really, really heavily impacted by the situation. Yeah, the government of Canada is going to make some kind of an announcement, I think, in the next few hours. So we're gonna find out a little bit more about what our government is recommending and what they're doing in terms of trying to protect the citizens. Whew. So yeah, not a fun time, guys, not a fun time. I haven't even gone grocery shopping, I'm gonna be honest. Because, like, I haven't had to. So I'm a bit scared. Although my roommate did go grocery shopping yesterday, and she said like it seemed fine. So not fine, but there was still produce and you know. This would be something great to make ahead of time and keep it in your fridge, and then anytime you want to eat, you can just take out some rice and eat it. In Korea, we call this banchan. Oh my god, this is so yum. This tofu. Yeah, so schools are shut down. Everyone's kind of, you know, not ordered, but recommended to stay socially isolated, I guess. Which is also worrying for a lot of people with, you know, potential mental problems, mental illness. Being isolated is not a good idea, you know? If we do end up like being in lockdown, I'm probably still going to go for walks and stuff. Obviously avoiding people, but like going outside is probably really important. God, I really just can't even, now I can't focus on anything. That's the thing. It's like, technically I'm so lucky to be able to do what I do and work from home. But because of what's going on, I can't focus. Oh my God, like yesterday, I was just watching the news, reading the news, and just like not being able to focus on anything productive because I was just like so taken aback. I need one more scoop of rice. This is too good. Got a little bit more rice. I always do this. I think it's just the satisfaction of getting seconds. I always have just like a tiny bit more. Well, sometimes a little bit more than a tiny bit more, but because, I don't know, there's some kind of satisfaction of going and getting another little bit of food. Anyways, yeah, don't know what's happening. I might drop by the cafe. I'm not supposed to work today, but I think I'm gonna drop by just to see what's going on and just to like gather my thoughts. Even if the gym's not closing, like we may decide to close. I really would recommend adding in tofu or beans or lentils. Ooh, lentils would be really good in this. Because otherwise you just have mushrooms and eggplant, which is great, but you'll be hungry. Oh, wow, guys. Not that I can't finish this, but because it's salty, I can't eat it on its own, and I'm too full to eat more rice. So I'm gonna keep this for another day. This is some crazy times, guys. We are living history at the moment. Unfortunately, it's not good history, but it's history, okay? I'm hoping it'll calm down. Don't know what's gonna happen. I really hope you guys are doing well under this situation, in this situation. I'm not sure how long this is going to last. I really, really, really hope that it's going to blow over soon, but who knows, right? I ask everyone to, you know, take precautions and pay attention to what your government is saying. Pay attention to the recommendations of the health board. What are they called? Yeah, those people that are in charge of the health of your people. Pay attention to what they're saying. Pay attention to what's going on, because it's the fact that it can spread so quickly and so easily, and we don't know who we're spreading it to. I think that's ultimately the kind of reason why we should be aware, maybe not freaking out, and again, buying way too much, you know, groceries or toilet paper. People are just hoarding way too much stuff. That's one of the reasons why I haven't gone to the grocery store, because I don't want to deal with seeing people just acting animalistic. I don't want to even say animalistic. That is an insult to the animals. I will say just people acting just barbaric, and I don't want to see that. Not that I'm gonna see that, but I don't know. There's no reason to hoard so much food. Of course, maybe get a little bit more than you would, but grocery stores are still open, and people are like legit just buying like months worth of food, and it is not the zombie apocalypse, okay? Anyways, I say this now, and then watch next week. It's gonna be like, grocery stores are closing. Go and get as much food as possible. Woo! Who knows, right? Anyways, I may actually have to go to the grocery store today or tomorrow just to like pick up a few items. I think in terms of pantry and freezer, I'm fine, but I would like some like fresh produce, hopefully. That's it, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Try out this recipe. It is delicious. I'll have a link to a blog post down below with the written recipe for this. And yeah, it's so good, and it's just really simple, and it's a great thing to make ahead of time, and you can eat it later. And you can do this with so many other like concoctions, other vegetables, other ingredients. So make sure you give this a try. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!